Welcome back, it's Johan. Has this ever happened to you? You're waiting in line and something catches your eye. They put it there just so you could buy it and you cannot resist it. This thing was irresistible. What? 40 bucks? I was standing in line at Princess Auto, and for you Americans, that's very much like Harbor Freight. I turn the corner and I find this $40 price tag on what can cook meat. I mean, how can I pass that up? Look at this. It has an adjustable grill and apparently it's made in Canada for 40 bucks. I went on YouTube and I checked out In Focus Manufacturing. From what I could find, they build toolboxes for the most part, but they might also do barbecues. Now this video is in no way sponsored. I spent my own 40 bucks on this cheap barbecue, and if you like what you see, please like and subscribe to help out the channel. Apparently this is a $150 barbecue, so I'd say I scored at 40 bucks. All right, let's try to build a barbecue on my kitchen counter. Ah, this is pretty cool. And we're gonna need an 11mm socket or a wrench and a couple nuts and bolts, and we'll get this thing together in no time. Where are my nuts and bolts? Aha! Kind of figured it out. These are the legs, so this is the wall when it's standing up, and we just need to put the bolts together through these holes right here and keep going until we have a square. So here we go. Just like IKEA furniture, the first one's always the hardest. Step 2, insert the base. Step 3, secure final wall. Boop, 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 boop. One thing I'd recommend if you're going to put something together like this, because I'm sure this is not the only company that does this style of outdoor portable grill, maybe wear some gloves, because these edges, they might have some burrs on them. Luckily, I didn't really have too many issues. You see these slits right here? There's little teeth to catch. So, slide that in. Now the only issue I can see here is if you had a steak and you were trying to flip it or scrape it, if these things were to get pushed, you'd lose your grill. Now what we need to do is go outside, start a fire in this thing, clean out all the impurities, and spray it with oil so we can season it and protect the metal. Now this thing was pretty clean when it came out of the box. I'm just going to take a little shop brush and try to knock off any little thing that might be hanging off. Now let's get our fire started. Once our coals get nice and hot, we're going to dump them in here, and then we're going to douse this thing in oil to try and get some sort of seasoning to protect the metal. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate this, guys, for 40 bucks? These coals are getting nice and hot. Ooh. I love how the grease just sticks right on because it's so cold. I'm not going to grease the top grate because I want to burn all the impurities off. I guess if you get used to this, it could be okay, but as you can see, I'm kind of struggling with it. We're okay. 40 bucks. Now I imagine that that bottom plate is getting all hot and the heat is radiating through all that metal. It should get all nice and coated. The $40 grill is coming along very nicely. We've got a nice shiny coating on it, good coal bed burning in. I can smell that grease cooking off the metal, and that's exactly what I want. Now make sure you guys stick around for my next video because I have a very interesting piece of meat. I got some Wagyu, so I can make this $40 grill go up against a $100 steak.